Hello, I'm Anita Jackson, and I'm really happy to welcome you here. It's lovely to speak with you and not just put blurb on the website and a picture, of course, or two, but it feels more personal for me to speak with you, even though I don't know who you are and what you look like. Not that that matters, of course. So, welcome, and you probably want to know, if you've come this far, probably want to know what I can do for you. Well, I've been working in this field for about 15 years or more, and I have discovered that relationships are the basis for all life. Human beings need to be in relationship. In fact, Saggioli said, we do need to be in a relationship, but relationships are the most difficult things to be in. So it's a bit like a catch-22 situation. And I've been there myself many times. It started as a child with sexual abuse, which also coloured my behaviour in my marriage of 17 years. Some people say that's a success, but I didn't see it as a success. I saw it as a failure. In fact, when I walked out in the street, I thought I had failure tapped across my forehead, and everybody could see that I was a failure and how awful I was. But in fact, it takes two to tango. And in fact, my ex-husband left me for somebody else, and I took a 50% interest in our marriage failing. Not him going off to with somebody else, of course, but for the relationship failing. And we didn't know how to communicate effectively, to be quite honest. And because of that, it got worse. And the worst of that is that there were two children involved who were adorable, and still are, but adorable. And it's such a shame when families have to break up. I do actually work with families as well as couples and businesses. Businesses are slightly different. It can be done much quicker than with families and individuals and couples. But I just love my work. I love to see the change happen. I love to see people grow and become more joyful in their relationship and enjoy each other so much more. And I wish that for you too. So let me give you a little tip. Start thinking of all the things that they do well. And if you have to say something that is negative about them, do what I call a therapeutic sandwich. Tell them the good things first, tell them what they're not so good at, and then tell them what they're great at. That way it softens the blow, and you'll find that they'll be much more willing to think about it, if not do what you want them to do, or say what you want them to say. I also want to tell you another little tip, which is was discovered by or used by a doctor in Hawaii, and it's called Ho'oponopono, and it's about taking responsibility again, as I said earlier, about taking responsibility and looking at your loved one and thinking, where have I been like this in my life? Where could I have done something similar or said something similar to someone? And even if you haven't done or said it, you may have thought it. How many of us have had bad thoughts, maybe never said them, but actually had bad thoughts about somebody? I know I have. And so it's about saying, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. I love you, I love you, I love you. And that encompasses your loved one and yourself. So to reiterate that, it's I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me. I'm so, so sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And as you will see, I changed it slightly in the second one. And I did that to allow movement. There's room for you to use your own way of doing it. But the basic words were in the first way of doing it. I hope this helps, and I can talk further with you on the telephone if you would like to phone me, and we can see if you want to go further or go somewhere else. But please, please help your relationship by doing something. Thank you.